And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training action on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Minnesota Twins.
And now,
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Minnesota Twins.
All right, just about set to go. Starting on the mound in this one, Joe Ryan. What do we need to know here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to go here. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Joe Rios.
Number 22.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. One down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
2 down, bases empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. digs in now. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Angel Dominguez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Just missed. Got him. Now one away.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Trevor Larnach. Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Luke Keeschel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the first. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Smith. Ryan back to work. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Swung on, belted. Way back there. That one is gone. The Braves score first. It's 1-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Austin Riley. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throws to second. Tag. Save. Bang, bang, play. That was close.
He was all over that one. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Line drive, knocks it down. Coming home. To second now, but he's safe as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Keeschel to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Ground ball, Austin Riley. Fires across the diamond, and a quick out, number 1. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And there's the strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fergalicious.
Olson. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Joe Rios. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. That one the other way, and that's just foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right side. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second, and that's a double.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Ozzie Smith. Grounded out his first time up. Bunts it towards the mound. Over to Lowe. Out on the sac bunt. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Lowe. They limit the damage here. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Royce Lewis. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw on to Olson. One up, one down. Walker Jenkins, the next twin up to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Swing and a bouncer. Murphy throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Pablo Lopez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Sean Murphy. Doubled his first time up. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Fouled off down the right side. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That one ripped. Hits the fence. Here comes Riley. He'll score. Caught up now trying to get to third. And they tag him out. Here's Profar down. Lifted in the air out to left. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Yeah, the batter now, Michael Harris the second. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll touch them all. It's 6-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So the lineup flips over. Joe Rios next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. In the air out towards right center. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 2 in this one. Puts a bunt down and a foul ball. 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Laser could be trouble coming home. He will score. The throw to second is offline.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
Taj Bradley into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Ozzie Smith, and he pops up the bunt. Jeffers sends it to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So it's a 4-run inning. So now the DH spot, Jose Miranda. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. And first offering is fouled off. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already. So he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Headed down the line. Riley sizing it up. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Lifted in the air down the left side. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. The relay throw. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. Here comes Austin Riley. Right side. And that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So, man aboard. Sean Murphy getting ready to hit. Popped up. And a foul ball. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, 31 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Trying to move him over here. Keishel tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sack bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now, Michael Harris the second. And that bunted towards third. The throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get one run, 3 hits, no errors. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Brooks Lee. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Hit in the air, center field. Rios should have this one. Corrals it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tanner Houck. So the batting order turns over. Joe Rios now at the plate. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Dunning also getting ready. Slice to right. And that's down. A base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 3. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Here's Acuna now.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run, and they boost their lead. It's 11-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Luis Castillo. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Drops a bunt down the first base side. He's safe. On with a bunt single. Here's Matt Olson down. That's out to center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, one down. Here comes Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Low, hauls it in, and there's two away. So here's Murphy now. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Here's a high chopper. Over to Low. And that is the inning. Bottom of the sixth. And now Royce Lewis. And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. So digging in, Emmanuel Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. Now into the game, Nacho Alvarez Jr. He's in at shortstop.
A defensive change for the Braves.
That's in for a strike. No outs, runners at first and second. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
0-2.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And first offering is fouled off. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Right through there, got him. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on.
Alexis Diaz taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Keishel in the box again, takes the strike. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cole Sands. Profar climbs in on that left side. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And next for it. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Josh Palacios. A runner at first for him, nobody out. On a line, base hit. Throw into third. And he'll pull into second safely.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Kyle Schwarber.
Now, Joe Rios. And fouled off. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 14-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
On the mound now for the Twins, Dane Dunning. So up next, Ha-Sung Kim came into the game on defense. So his first trip to the plate here. The other way, Keishel. Off balance throw in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
Up next for Atlanta, the shortstop, Nacho.
Nacho Alvarez Jr. Next up for the Braves. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. And a sac bunt here. Low. Goes to first. Save. And there are runners at the corners.
The first baseman,
Here's Matt Olson. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Squeezes it. The relay. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Austin Martin. Ildemaro Vargas now in the game as he takes over third.
Ildemaro Vargas.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So now pinch hitter for Minnesota, Jonah Bride, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Throw on to Olsen, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Marco Raya. Mickey Gasper, the new catcher now. Now in for the Braves, Ildemaro Vargas. Getting his first appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench defensively. Lifted in the air, right field. Jenkins has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Base hit, center field.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Puts a bunt down. Lewis. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Josh Palacios. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Well, Singy, you know I'm a member of the Nerd Herd, and these are the moments I really appreciate StatCast the most. We need, coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Noah Davis. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Davis, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he beats it out.
He's in there.
So 2 down. And now it's the Braves DH, David Justice. Entered the game as a pinch runner. First plate appearance for him here. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Gone. He sends it out of here. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 19-0.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Nacho Alvarez Jr., the next to hit. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated.
Yoel Payamps takes over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
No ball,
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you could sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, it happens.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with two strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And here is Emmanuel Rodriguez. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
That misses. And it's 1-1. Rodriguez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So now 1-2.
1-2's the count.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses there. 2-2.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. We go to the 9th, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Davis back to work. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Ildemaro Vargas next up for the Braves. Bunted back towards the mound. On to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Drake Baldwin taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Now a screamer into the outfield. And no one can get there. Here comes Olson around 3rd. He'll score easily. And into 2nd with 1 away. That's a double.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive.
The left-hander on now, Caleb Ferguson. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First-round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Down the line. And it's off the wall, but foul. And there's a hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at 1st and 3rd. So they're at the corners now. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Palacios. Puts a bunt down. Now the throw to first on the run, and they get the out.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at 3rd. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at 1st.
So up next, Joe Rios. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And there's a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top of the ninth. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 2-3. Back for the bottom of the ninth, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to get it started. Willie Castro.
Now, plenty of work to do on offense, so they're just looking for any kind of spark here.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Ronaldo Lopez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Out towards right center field, Rios. Moving under it. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. So now a pinch hitter, number 32. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lopez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a pop-up, and it stays fair.
Now batting.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Lane Thomas. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Close, but called the ball. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-2.
Struck him out looking. And they're down to their last out.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Just off the outside edge. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.